Okay, so what is phonological awareness? Phonological awareness is a big umbrella for the skills that are needed for kids to have that good foundation to be successful readers. Let me break that down. So basically, here's what I'm going to talk about today. Phonological awareness, the piece that is usually missing for kids and the piece that kids really need first to be successful readers. This is what kids need to learn before even learning their letters and their sounds. Yes, they can learn their letters and sounds at the same time, but phonological awareness, these 4 things that I'm going to talk about right now are that basis, that foundation that all kids need to be successful readers. So here's where you want to start. The first thing that you want to start working on is word awareness. What is that? Somebody told me about this. And you know what? When I first heard about this, my first thought was, how in the world could kids know words before they know their letters and their sounds? This to me was backwards from everything that I had already learned. So basically the big idea here is that you want to start bigger and then we're going to go smaller. All right, so word awareness, what does that mean? That means that kids need to hear words as part of a sentence. Stay tuned and check out my page. I will give you some tips on how to work on this, but this video is just all about what these things are. Word awareness is basically you say a sentence and have your child count the words in that sentence. So you could say, I went to the store today. How many words did I say in that sentence? And start out by counting them together. I went to the store today. A lot of times kids will get tricked on multisyllabic words and count them as 2 words, so that's something that you're definitely just gonna have to work on. But as you can see, this is something that you can work on anywhere. You're on a walk, you're in the car, you're making dinner, you're saying sentences, and have your child listen to those words. They can punch out those words, kick out those words, stomp out those words. There's so many games you can play to get your kids moving to work on this skill. So first, word awareness. Second, you want to start with syllables. So the kids need to hear the syllables in words. People say phonological awareness can be done in the dark. It's so true. No materials needed. You don't need anything fancy. All you need is your voice and your child's ears. And so you're just saying words and you're going to have your child find the beat or the syllable of that word. So while you're cooking dinner, you can say, oh my goodness, I'm cooking spaghetti tonight. Spaghetti? How many syllables in the word spaghetti? Let's try it. Spaghetti. And then spaghetti. You count them out. 3 syllables in the word spaghetti. And there's, again, so many different ways that you can do this to get your child moving, so stay tuned for those videos. Third part is rhyming. So you really want your child to hear rhyming words. Do you remember nursery rhymes? They seem a little old school, don't they? But they're not, and they were invented for a reason. Rhyming is key to reading success. Kids need to hear words that rhyme and hear words that don't rhyme. So check out my videos on assessing your child in rhyming and games that you can play to get your child recognizing rhyming words and non-rhyming words. And the last part of phonological awareness, that foundational piece, is called onset and rhyme. So onset and rhyme is just a fancy schmancy term for the beginning sound of a word is the onset, and then rhyme is a trail of letters that follow. So if you say the word sing, you're gonna say s, that's gonna be the onset. Ing is gonna be the rhyme. So when you're working on this with your child, you would say s, ing. What word is that? And you just want your child to hear it. You're not writing it out. They're not reading the word. They're not looking at any letters. They're just hearing that onset and that rhyme, and they're putting it together. If you have a word that starts with a digraph like shark, sh is the onset, arc is the rhyme. So you would say to your child, sh, arc. What word is that? And you want them to put that together and say shark. So that's it. That is the foundation for reading. If your child or your student is missing any of these foundational pieces, you may see them have some difficulties in reading. Come back to the basics, make sure that they have these foundational skills, and then we're gonna move on to phonemic awareness. So check out my next video for more information on that, and let me know if you have any questions.